How powerful is your subconscious state? Now, just for a moment, I want you to visualize yourself sitting in a car. You're at the front and you've got a version of you at the back. So at the front is called the conscious, and at the back, you've got the subconscious. So you're sitting at the front, you're Cruella de Vil. You're driving through, but you don't like what you see. If you don't like what you see in your conscious state, what's going on? Well, in fact, it's a reflection of you sitting in the back of your subconscious state. The subconscious is directing the conscious. The back is directing the front. Cruella de Vil is driving and she's mad, but then all of a sudden she's like, well, I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm driving, but I don't like this. Okay, so your subconscious will say, what do you want to change? Cruella de Vil will say, well, I want to find the Dalmatians. Help me find the Dalmatians. Well, guess what happens? Your subconscious state will start programming itself, and then bam, Cruella de Vil's driving and she sees a Dalmatian. That's the best way to simplify how powerful your subconscious state is. You have access to this data, to this memory, to this information. And as soon as you know how to access it, you will be able to know how to reprogram it. There's something in your reality right now, in your conscious state, so you're looking at it and you're like, I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Well, let's step back and let's revisit your subconscious state. Let's find out what information it holds, what memory it holds, what triggers, what belief systems. Because as soon as we start working that, guess what? It's like you're revving the engine and you're saying, right, don't worry, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to rewire this for you. Don't worry, Cruella, you're going to reach your destination. Has this ever happened to you where you forget a phone number and you're about to give a phone number, but you're like, oh my God, I forgot it. Oh my God, is it this? Is it 01? Is it 21? Oh my God, I'm confused. No, it will come to you later because it's already stored in your subconscious mind. There is a way for you to access your subconscious mind, and that is really getting behind your inner work each and every day. So what does that look like? That looks like you with a pen and paper every day writing out what's the story you tell yourself when it comes to money. What's your belief system around it? What do you see in your conscious state that you're so annoyed and frustrated about? What is it that you want to change? As soon as you start writing it out, then you need to say to yourself, right, subconscious mind, I'm tapping in now. I need to reprogram this because I don't like the story when it comes to love. I don't like my story when it comes to money. So you start making that shift. You're commanding your subconscious mind to do all the alterations and all the changes. And as it does it, guess what? It starts creeping up in your reality. You know when you say that you're the 5 people you surround yourself with, or you have to be very mindful what you listen to and what you watch and who you look at or who you compare yourself with. What you don't want to do is damage your subconscious mind. You don't want to sabotage it, and a lot of people are doing it when they're paying attention to their 3D circumstances, paying attention to what it is that they see. Reject those circumstances. Let's get behind you on a subconscious state, because that's where the power is. Remember, the subconscious is the boss of your brain. In my previous videos, you probably heard me talk about the 3D being all delays and drama and distractions. Right? If you don't know what 3-dimensional is, it's what we see around us on a conscious level. It's what we see in front of us. And it's been put there for you guys to get distracted, to get delayed, and to really be consumed in drama. Because what happens then? You are damaging your subconscious mind. So, you probably watch the news, right? The news doesn't really have anything positive to say. But why do we watch it? Why do we watch certain drama or reality shows? Why? Unless that's not feeding your subconscious state of what it is that you desire in your reality, would you watch it? Would you allow it to damage your subconscious state? No. After this video, with me breaking it down and really explaining it to you, you're going to be very mindful and very careful what you watch, who you listen to, what you absorb, and most importantly, the 5 people you surround yourself with. One thing I absolutely love about the subconscious mind is that it will accept any information you feed it. So try this exercise. Write down something that you want to appear in your physical reality. And I want you to write it, I want you to believe in it, and every day you're looking at what you're writing. Right? So repetition, guys, repetition. And then it gets stored into your subconscious mind. Eventually, it's going to catch up in your reality. Now, the interesting part is that the subconscious mind has no concept of time. But you know what else is interesting? There is a way to speed up time. There is a way of speeding up your manifestations. And that is something that's very exclusive as to what we teach here at Manifest with a Medium. Now, if we don't work our subconscious mind, or we don't pay attention to the beliefs and patterns that we hold, it can affect your health. So if you believe something Oh, I'm not feeling well. Oh, I feel like this. Oh, I feel like this. Well, guess what? It's going to appear in your physical reality. What we really need to do is really treat our subconscious mind as precious, my precious, as much as possible, because if you don't, guys, it's going to come up in your physical reality. Now, the most common ways of accessing and tapping into your subconscious mind is through hypnosis and therapy. They're good, not excellent. It's not great. That's where we step in. There's a major difference with working with people who are supernatural compared to a therapist and a hypnosis. So the major difference is we're connecting straight in, we're validating, we're providing the solutions. Each psychic will probably hold their own talents. Right, but here I manifest with a medium. That is what we specialize in. We want to turn things around in a short period of time because we know how. We just know. We just see it. We feel it. We validate the shit out of it. So when you're asleep, you're actually embedding in your subconscious mind. Whatever you do an hour before bed is so important, guys. So I encourage each of you guys to be writing down not only what you desire, but writing out what your set of beliefs are about a particular area, whether it's money, whether it's love and family or marriage or kids, whatever it is, write it out. You see, your brain is a muscle, so we have to train it like a muscle. We don't just go to the gym and build muscle overnight, do we? No, it's consistency. It's everyday work. So it's the same that applies to your brain. So let's get behind this, the subconscious, of where the power really lies. So when we navigate and we validate and we connect to someone's energy to give them, okay, well, this is what's happening in your subconscious state. This is what we need to shift. This is what your belief pattern is about money, about love. We don't like it. Let's get rid of it because you're attracting the same type of men, blah, blah, blah. So when we're getting that information, we're getting it as a form of download coming through our subconscious state. Yes. But don't forget that there are some mediums out there that do operate in a very dark space. So you want to stay away from that. Yeah. So when you're working with someone that's very professional, they should be able to fast track and reprogram your subconscious state like no other, right? And that is what you're investing into, is your fast track of your spiritual evolution. What you need to look at in your subconscious state and say, right, this is what I don't like in my reality. I don't like the story that I say about money, right? Okay, Annie, what do I do? Right, okay, well, your money trigger source comes from when you were a childhood and you were deprived of X, Y, and Z. Wow. Years of therapy in one session. Oh my God, imagine the savings. So here's an exercise that I want you guys to all do. Every night before you go to sleep, grab a pen and paper. I want you to write down as you see it, as you feel it, what your desire is. Write it in the present moment. And every night I want you to commit to reading this piece of paper. I want you to do it for 40 days, every day. And what you're going to notice is that your personality will start changing. People are going to notice a shift about you. There's something very different. And then all of a sudden, your conscious state just becomes a bit more alerted. Your intuition starts increasing. You start developing a sense of awareness. Now, I want you to try it, guys, because what you're doing there, tapping into the subconscious state, but you're also reprogramming it. And that's just an exercise just to show you just how powerful your subconscious mind is. So when we learn and really tap into this subconscious state, you're going to be able to change your reality day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. But I'm going to reiterate the point. It is a muscle. You have to work the muscle. You have to commit to it. If you are not used to going to the gym to build muscle, this is another thing that you need to perhaps reprogram. Build, guys. This is where the top 1% are at. This is what they're doing every day with consistency. There is no reason why you can't get that success or that fame or that fortune. Why can't you? What's stopping you? Now, this is an important note to consider. When it comes to reprogramming and start tapping into your subconscious state, the emotions that are stored in your body will start to fight it. It's not for the faint-hearted to really turn around your subconscious mind. Your body will resist. Your triggers will start coming up. Your emotions will be all over the place. But what's really happening is that your world as you see it now starts breaking down. It's an illusion. Don't forget that, guys. So as soon as we start breaking down this illusion and you're in a vibrational alignment of your actual burning desire tapped into through your subconscious state, that's where the magic happens. That is where interesting things can happen. I hope you've enjoyed this video. By now, you should really know how powerful your subconscious state is. And by now, you should be heading over to my website to subscribe to get the latest updates as to what we're going to do and what we're going to launch to the public that's going to give you that edge when it comes to reprogramming the subconscious mind. Now, if you like what you've seen and if you like me, don't forget to give that thumbs up and wait till my next video drops.